Perceptual versus positioning maps. What's the difference? We have all seen those mapping devices that show us across two important axes where our brand, product, or organization is in relation to its main competitors. But what is the difference between perceptual and positioning maps? Here's a detailed comparison of perceptual maps and positioning maps. Perceptual maps. These are visual representations of consumer perceptions and preferences regarding products or brands within a market. They typically display the relative positioning of products based on certain attributes deemed important by consumers. Positioning maps. These focus on how companies strategically position their products or brands in the market. They reflect a company's intended brand positioning rather than consumer perception. Basis of construction. Perceptual maps are constructed based on consumer data, often gathered through market research methods like surveys or focus groups, reflecting consumer perceptions. Positioning maps are based on a company's internal strategic decisions regarding how they want to position their product in the market. Key attributes. For perceptual maps, the attributes used are usually derived from consumer perceptions and can include both tangible and intangible aspects like price, quality, status, etc. These form the two axes against which the brands, products, or organizations are mapped. For positioning maps, the attributes are often chosen based on competitive advantage and strategic goals, such as premium pricing or innovation, utility, and strategy. Perceptual maps are useful for understanding market structure, consumer preferences, and competitive landscapes from the consumer's viewpoint. Positioning maps aid in strategic planning and marketing strategies, focusing on how to differentiate the product from competitors. Data sources. Perceptual maps primarily use consumer-centric data. Positioning maps are often based on a combination of consumer data, competitive analysis, and internal strategic objectives. Market analysis. Perceptual maps help in identifying gaps in the market, understanding consumer segments, and spotting underserved areas and blue ocean strategies. Positioning maps are more focused on analyzing competitive positioning and identifying potential areas for competitive advantage, flexibility, and dynamism. Perceptual maps are more dynamic as consumer perceptions can change rapidly. They need regular updates. Positioning maps are generally more static, aligned with long-term strategic plans, but may evolve with significant market or internal changes. Role in marketing. Perceptual maps are crucial for market segmentation, targeting, and understanding the positioning strategies of competitors. Positioning maps are central to a company's branding strategy, guiding communication, pricing, and product development decisions. Visualization of competition. Perceptual maps display how consumers perceive the relative positioning of competing products. Positioning maps reflect how a company perceives its own position in relation to competitors and where it would like to be. In summary, perceptual maps are centered around consumer perceptions and preferences, providing insights into market structure and competition from the consumer's viewpoint. In contrast, positioning maps are more about a company's strategic approach to placing its products in the market, focusing on aspects like competitive advantage and strategic differentiation.